Hi, my name is Stacy Bodus, and I'll introduce myself and then I'll move into uh, how I use AI in my teaching. So, I teach in liberal studies and education, art of US and English, and in general studies. And I am looking for various ways that I can use AI in all of my courses. So I've been geeky about ChatGPT since I learned of it a couple of years ago. I have fiddled with it for personal projects and for teaching ideas, but I've kind of kept it on the back burner because I didn't know how much was allowed. This changed over the last few months for a couple of reasons. I've witnessed work from students that clearly indicates that AI has been part of the process and not in an effective way. And the other reason is that I met with the director of liberal studies to discuss best practices for implementing AI into my teaching. This made me feel freer about exploring ways to use it, and I've been kind of building the plane as I fly. So I use AI in my teaching to clarify my instructions, to brainstorm for assignment ideas, to generate discussion questions, and to create sentence frames for those discussions as needed. The sentence frames ensure everyone stays on topic. Each semester, I monitor the output from students for each assignment to gauge the assignment's effectiveness, and I tweak the assignments to maximize the effectiveness. But I've had some problematic instructions that I created that I've struggled to make clear. I think I'm being clear, but students' answers show me that there's a disconnect in how I convey what I want. And I've tried different ways of phrasing my directions, but this is like forever been hit or miss for me for two assignments in particular. One of them is about connecting learning to future teaching, and the other one is about agency and active and versus passive learning. So I'll show you a little of before and after along with my prompts. One example of the difference between my first and second set of instructions is for an assignment students have to do in my Liberal Studies 300 course. I explain that their task at the end of each month is to maintain a reflective teaching journal throughout the course where they document insights, challenges, and connections between the course content and their future teaching practices. I specifically want them to reflect on what they're learning in their courses and how it can be incorporated into their future classrooms. And each journal entry has to connect specifically to four classes they're in this semester. So as you can see, I have a before and after. My assignment what before was very simple and it seemed really clear to me in addition to, the instructions that I just shared. But I wasn't getting what I wanted. So I told ChatGPT what the issue was, and I asked it to brainstorm with me to get some effective sentence frames. And you can see the result here on the screen. Um, and I'm telling you that I got some really good results from these sentence frames. And actually, students surprised me with how much depth they went into just getting them started with these sentence frames. This is another instance where my problematic instructions created by myself meant that I was getting output from my students that was not what I was looking for. So I told AI what I was asking for, and I asked for help in rewording my question so that it was more clear because I wanted students to talk about how to own their own learning so that they could also go forward and empower their own students. And you can see the before and after. The sentence frames were really helpful. So this is an assignment that was an extension, an amplification of the idea of active learning and having agency in their learning. And my prompt to AI was to explain that students were having difficulty understanding this concept. And this is something that I've struggled with for a while in teaching this concept in a way that is clear to my students. So I threw it out there and had a discussion. And one of the things that I asked it for was for it to design discussion prompts to help students understand how passive learning is harmful. I worked with it for a while to tweak it to get the kind of discussion questions that I wanted. And then I asked for interactive ways that I could make the discussion more engaging. And I asked it for more questions under each prompt. And then I asked it to make, a Google Doc. So I didn't end up using that. I did a lot of cutting and pasting, but I printed out the questions, each on a separate piece of paper, and passed them around in an exercise where they were discussing each of the questions and the problem areas of passive learning. And I found that there were a lot of light bulb moments that I was able to witness. And I've given an example here of one of the problems of passive learning and the question that was underneath it. And on top of it, it also gave me a 60-minute exercise that was a workshop called Owning Your Learning and Owning Your Teaching. It would be overwhelming to see specific assignments on this short video, but I'm happy to share links to Google Docs with the work that I've done, prompts, etc. I have a discussion on agency format that was suggested by AI. It asked, would you like help structuring this discussion into an activity or workshop format? And of course, I said yes. So I have put the links into my presentation here, and they are open for you to go in and tweak, take ideas from, and you can reach out to me. My email is sfurr@stsu.edu, and it is on the title slide as well.